Simulation Theory 29 Galactic Hierarchy. Dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi greet you again, and today I bet we have another interesting topic for you all as humankind. Yes, our simulation theory number 29. Galactic Hierarchy. Yes, our dear human friends. Now we have been teaching you with Kirsi about the consciousness levels which you all have at your own entire planet Earth lens and in your own universe and a little bit above. And then we have offered you the frequency chart where you can heal yourself with the frequencies. That chart is given to the scientist to research forward, and soon we really hope that they will come up with new solutions how to heal you all as humans as well. Because you see, your own healthcare system, it should be following our healthcare system as well, that you can get the best benefit out of it, our dear human friends. So this much we have already given for you. And we have also given you all kinds of tips how your energetic quantum simulation is operating. We have been demonstrating it with Kirsi's garden that you could learn what the real natural simulation means in real. We have opened its own quantum theories for you all for free, that you could learn and develop yourself further and further as a human entity. But now we have come to another level, because I thought that it would be good time to open you as normal humans this galactic hierarchy, what we have in the cosmos, like Kirsi has already found and post you many pictures from the past, from searches and different places where they have known that there is an upper level in the cosmos, our dear human friends. But how is it possible that you, the normal humans, you know nothing about it, only those things what they have teach you with the fake religions? Yes, our dear human friends. And how is it possible that your government is knowing nothing about the galactic hierarchy, even that we are connecting all of them all the time? So how is it possible that you, the normal humans, you know nothing about that it exists in real? Yes, our dear human friends. I can only laugh at you, our dear human friends, because this much you know about your own human life, who you are and from where you come from, because you have had these entities, quite selfish and egoistic entities, who have taken all this knowledge for themselves only. Yes, our dear human friends. So, are you wondering why we are not coming through your governments nowadays anymore? Yes, because we don't trust them at any measurement. We have given so much information for all of them, and they are not willing to share it for you as my light beings worldwide. So, me and Kirsi, we took the spoon to our own hands once again, and we will open that for you because your governments and your churches and religions, they are not willing to share any true knowledge with you. They have created their scientific alliances where they are teaching you some lies worldwide, and those lies you have started to believe, our dear human friends. A little bit of truth, but the most all fake stories, the fairy tale stories, wrong measurements, and wrong ideology to learn anything, our dear human friends. So, I wanted to open this galactic hierarchy for you now that you can understand who is behind the true wisdom, our dear human friends. It is not your government, it is not your science. That is us, the light galactic forces above you, our dear human friends. We have all the wisdom you can get, and you also have it if they didn't manipulate your brain not to receive it, our dear human friends. And this is the reason we are coming also to the planet Earth lens to bring you the true wisdom, because it seems that none of your governments are willing to share the real truth about your own human life like it should have been in the beginning, our dear human friends. So that makes another question, why they were not willing to share that information, our dear human friends. What do you think? Which kind of knowledge we have, our dear human friends? Yes, we have the knowledge where you can make millions, our dear human friends. And that is what makes me very upset, that some of those entities, they really think that all this knowledge is only for them and their own ego to benefit as individuals themselves. How selfish a perspective of life they must have by thinking so, our dear human friends. And this is the reason I have sent my light workers worldwide to tell you the truth about us, the light galactic beings above you, our dear human friends. And even that Kirsi has already posted those 15 consciousness levels and timelines for you, you might not have a real good picture how those entities look like. Like we have been telling you about Three Eye Atlas the last time, you are thinking many times that things are similar what you have at the planet Earth lens. But there is nothing similar in the cosmos, our dear human friends, because our purpose is to grow and find out who we really are and from where we come from, and how much more we can look for new information and understanding about us all as one. That much wiser we all will get, our dear human friends. This is not a game with any individual, not even Kirsi. Kirsi needed to swear for me many times that she will keep this information open for all of you, our dear human friends. And she swore on the front of her own God Himself. He told me that she will be helping the humanity the best possible way she can while she will enter into the Heaven on Earth Nature Center. And the whole idea of this Nature Center is to bring you the truth about the human life and the agriculture, planting, healthcare, all things, new business models, quantum theories, all of it, our dear human friends. This is the reason we created this Heaven on Earth Nature Center in the beginning. And now Kirsi has been talking with the spirit of Kilimanjaro in Africa. Yes, our dear human friends, because she is aware where the true wisdom exists. I asked her to get the good picture of Kilimanjaro that you can understand also in the future what she will be doing once again at your own planet Earth lands. Yes, our dear human friends, we have come so many times to your own planet Earth lands to help you from above that I don't even remember how many times we have come and solved all your problems, what you as humans have caused, or any other entities before you, our dear human friends. And this is the reason you have so many spiritual temples, those real temples we built in the past, because those temples, they were education centers. They were places where we shared true wisdom the same way that Kirsi will do it in the future as well. Yes, and some kings and queens, they started to operate them as churches and all kinds of BS, our dear human friends. They have always been an educational centers where we, the light galactic forces, have been sharing our true wisdom for you. And when we have shared that true wisdom for you in the past, someone has always taken that truth for themselves to benefit as individuals themselves. And there they have all these wars during your entire human history and long before that. And that is only because you have been living in so low consciousness levels which those galactic entities from the darkness have created for you purposely that you couldn't get the real truth, our dear human friends. They created all those religions to mix your heads totally upside down. You wouldn't find your right hand from the left with so many fairy tale stories to believe. And then they created this science alliance with 54 countries ruling over your own knowledge, our dear human friends. They are teaching you things which they want you to know only, and only those things, our dear human friends. And then you think that that is scientific proven, all the true wisdoms which you think they are true, our dear human friends. I can hear so many entities saying, is it scientific proven? That is your brainwash number one, our dear human friends. Do you really think that this scientific proven makes it some kind of truth, our dear human friends? I don't think it does, our dear human friends. So, let's go back to the galactic hierarchy, which I thought to open for you, because you also, Kirsi, you have been researching so much that past history, how did we look like in the past, and now you think how we look like nowadays, our dear human friends, and she's scratching her head every day with more questions and more questions to open for you all as humans. And let me tell you something, our dear human friends. All light galactic beings, they look different depending from which planetary lens they come from and how long that planetary lens has been existing as a planet lens in the beginning, how their evolution process is going on at their own planetary lens. And believe me, there are infinite number of possibilities to live in the planetary lenses in the cosmos. But at our universe, our planetary lenses, they are all created by me as your own creator God Himself, because that is the way you can be a ruler of one universe, that you are wise enough to create planetary lenses and give life for them. Yes, our dear human friends, that is what does it mean to be a God, the light God, our dear human friends. You need to be able to create souls. You need to be able to share those souls, and you need to be able to create planetary lenses with all their own simulation systems, our dear human friends. Then you can start to call you as a God, a light God, our dear human friends. So, but I am not operating alone, because we, the light galactic beings, we operate always collectively, cosmos wide, and it means that we have this hierarchy, which is not the pyramid way built how you think the hierarchy is. We are operating side by side as equal souls. It doesn't matter what you are doing and where in the cosmos. But we have some duties what we need to look after. If you are a god, you need to take care of those things I just mentioned. But you are able to use some help from the other gods as well. And that is the reason we have those lower god levels where we are educating more higher gods to create more life to the cosmos wide, our dear human friends. Like you, Kirsi, you exist at our universe at 11D, and I am teaching you many methods what gods are doing at the moment. And that is because we have made your soul contract before you born to this lifetime, this time. And you had also some other business to finish at planet Earth Lens. So that was the reason we made the contract for you as well. You have many levels to take care of when you born to some planetarian lens, and you have many goals for that lifetime what you will be going through as any entity, as any planetarian lens. But this time I sent you to the planet Earth lens to be a teacher and bring this truth for the others. And that is our contract with Kirsi, which we have made long time ago, before she has even born to this lifetime. And her entire life has been the way we have decided it to be beforehand. And there were some wills what she wanted to do at her own human life as to operate as a normal human entity about the half of the human life, which way you know it. And then we made a plan that she will be helping me to help the planet Earth lens to rise to the 5D timeline. And that work she has been doing. And that is her educational project work, kind of. She need to prove, like at your own education system, that she is capable to rise higher and higher, and this is only one exam on the way to the higher realms for her. So that you can call as a God school. And now when she get this information also from the quantum simulation, she is learning all the time new things for her next lifetime as well. We are not living as a light beings any lifetime like it would be the only one, because we are multidimensional beings and we are all wise enough to understand it. So that is the reason we always think things multidimensionally with many perspectives, our dear human friends. And for those entities who think that you are still living at 3D timeline, going to the work and getting home and eat and sleep and repeat, I don't think you have got the entire picture. What does it mean to be a human, our dear human friends? Because you all are multidimensional beings, and like you, Kirsi, you can communicate with your highest self at 11D as well even that your human avatar body is existing now at 5D timeline as well. You are operating with all those timelines between this 5D and 11D and above already. So it doesn't mean that you need to be only at one timeline where you exist as a avatar physical body like you think it is. So these are the god levels, the lower gods who are studying what does it mean to be a real god, that they can lead their own universe in the future, and they are capable of doing so, our dear human friends. But that journey is long. You can stay at 11D for many, many, many lifetimes and practicing different things at each lifetime at any planetarian lens at our own universe, our dear human friends. And when you have taken a couple rounds with different planetarian lenses, you have gained some more knowledge. What does it mean to be a real God in the future? So, this is the way our God school is created. And I think, Kirsi, I was following you today when you were thinking as your own free time that you thought that we all are a God consciousness, and you got it to the point. This is what does it mean to be a human, our dear human friends. You need to find that God consciousness from from yourself, our dear human friends. You need to figure out how you are connected and to where, and how you are able to communicate with the higher realms yourself. So that is one example what we have in the higher realms. And when we come to 11 and 10D, those entities we call God entities, like we all are, but those entities are aware that they are in a God consciousness already. So that's why they will get more tasks to handle at their own life wherever they exist. And then we have this Golden Light Council, which is helping the gods with the spiritual things, and also with universal laws and multiversal laws. And then we have a Light Council, which is taking care of the universal laws in total. They are preparing new laws, and they are making sure that all the past laws are still valid. We are re-evaluating ourselves all the time through the entire cosmos that our laws are valid at each moment. Because when you create laws for the cosmos, which is expanding itself all the time, you need to expand your laws as well. Not the same way what you have been operating in the planet Earth lens. Those entities have taken your past laws and separated them by taking moral laws out of them, and then they made their own laws that they will never get caught from the crimes they are making themselves. They have made laws for them that they can do any crimes they want, and it is always legal with your man-made laws, our dear human friends. And those moral laws, they took it to the Vatican, and you should ask from them for what they are using those moral laws there in the beginning, because I haven't seen them at the use at anywhere at your own planet Earth lens from the beginning. So those laws are taking care of our Light Council, who are preparing laws sorry for you to share it, for example, for different planetarian lenses and your governments, for example. And then we have this Light Galactic Federation, which is our contactor place and a meeting point to get connected to every planetarian lens what exists in the cosmos. And that is the place many of your light beings are channeling at the moment. And I remember, Kirsi, you were also connected for them several years ago. But you have been going forward from that time, and you have raised your consciousness level above it. So, but you are also operating with the Light Galactic Federation as well. And some of the light beings, you have been thinking that this Light Federation, Galactic Light Federation, would be some kind of shadow government organization in the cosmos. And that is not true, our dear human friends, because we, the real light gods, we are in connection with all planetarian lenses through the Light Galactic Federation. And that's why also those dark planetarian lenses, they are under our operation, our dear human friends. So it doesn't make the Light Galactic Federation to be a shadow government if we are looking after those low density planetarian lenses as well. That is our duty as light gods, the real light gods. And we have our organization for it. The Light Galactic Federation is contacting for all our universal planetarian lenses and sharing information and being connected with each planetarian lens with so many ways, our dear human friends. And many of you are coming in the night time to this round table which we have in the Light Galactic Federation, where we are discussing about the things which should be done with different planetarian lenses, and we are also discussing about the laws, how they are followed at each planetarian lens below. And then those individuals who are connected to the Light Galactic Federation, you are returning back to your own, for example, human body, and you will continue your real work or role as a human. And some of the things what we are discussing, they are wiped out from your memory, the human memory, that you are not able to bring all the wisdom from those meetings to your own planetarian lens. But some of the happenings you might remember, but all the most important things are always wiped out from your memory as a human, because that is our contact place to share ideas and discuss from different perspectives to develop us as one, a big one consciousness as one. So, this kind of organizations we have, and this Galactic Light Federation, they have been connected to your own governments worldwide, and they are having meetings with them. But unfortunately, some of your leaders, they have been starting to follow the wrong Galactic Federation through the darkness only. And they are not even aware that the real light Galactic Federation, it has all the colors, our dear human friends. And I mean these high consciousness entities, as well the lower consciousness entities as well. And that might make a little bit confusion between you as humans, even with my light workers, depending in which consciousness level they exist themselves. So, but everything is like it should be right now, and this is the reason we are opening these things for you, that you can get a bigger picture for you, that you can understand who you are and from where you come from. And maybe you are thinking that how this all is possible, but it is possible with our earthly helpers, which we also have. Like Kirsi, she is our own light galactic being in the operation in the planet Earth right now. She has born as a normal human entity, and everything is like with the other human entities as well. But she is only aware that there is some other things above, which many of you normal humans, you are not aware yet. So this kind of systems we have, and then we have our own light forces at each planetarian lens as well, which we call as planetarian forces, light forces. And they are those entities who are preparing the humanity or any other life to the right direction. Yes, our dear human friends. And then you are able to live your good human or any other life the way you have created yourself at the moment. And also we have these angelic realms, which you understand the best way as angelic realms. They are those entities, light beings, who are helping you in dimensions when you decide to die as a human entity with your physical body. For example, those angels, They are taking care of you that you will find the way back home to the light. I mean your own soul return process. And also we have those light galactic forces in the planet Earth lens which are not going through these normal death processes anymore. Like you, Kirsi, you are one of them. And it means that you need to use the Stargate to get yourself to the heaven if you are willing to do so later on. Yes, our dear human friends. So, this kind of hierarchy we have, and then you have those human experiment timelines lower than those angels, where you can practice your human life with so many different ways. So, this kind of things I wanted to inform you today that you can understand that we never left you to go through this turbulence time alone, our dear human friends. And it means also my light beings who will be guided through these turbulence times while helping the others by your own soul plan, by individual, which kind of soul plan you all have, our dear human friends. And now you can understand the higher realms, how they exist, and also, like Kirsi, your higher self is guiding you as well forward at your own human life, that you will be able to do everything we have sent you to do at planet Earth Lens this time. So, maybe this gives you a little idea how the galactic hierarchy is operating and how many levels we have. And it doesn't mean that we don't have any higher realms than that. We have, like we have already teach you with Kirsi, with so many ways before. And those rooms, they will start to open with Hanuman God, and like we have already promised you, the next voice clip will be as from the Hanuman God quantum universe knowledge about crystal light beings. So he will be opening how these beings look like, and which kind of things are going on at his own quantum universe, that you can put yourself to the right place in the entire universe as well. Your own planet Earth lens has risen now to the 5D timeline, where you are able to connect to the higher wisdom, that you can create the best possible human life with those individuals who I have sent to the planet Earth lens already. So, this kind of processes we have at the moment, and just wait when Kirsi and Hanuman will start to open you more higher realms, and then you can understand that which level you are at the moment as human entity, while reaching your human life to the next levels and next levels at your own normal human evolution process, our dear human friends. So, this is our light galactic hierarchy, and because your own earthly forces are not operating the right way with your governments, we needed to send our light beings to the planet Earth lens to make things straight this time. And you are not following the universal laws from the light, as many governments worldwide, and this is the reason I have sent some company for you to meet and discuss about your own human life, who you are and from where you come from, and which kind of laws you should be following at the moment at the planet Earth lens worldwide. And if you haven't followed those universal laws, you will be irresponsible yourself individually, and there is no government or any organization who will save you this time. We all are following the universal laws from the light and the light only, and this means also you, yourself, who is listening this voice message right now. You should be aware that there are these universal laws which you need to follow, no matter if your government is not following them or not. Those laws are for all of you, and if you are wise enough to raise your consciousness, you can get those laws without your governments, our dear human friends. So let this sink in this time, and we will be bringing you more information about the crystal light beings in the next voice clip, which Hanuman God and Kirsi will be offering for you as well. So, thank you for listening from the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend.